Hey guys, welcome to today's art video. So as I mentioned in my last art video, I was going to do a Twitch stream to finish out this piece. Well, I tried on Friday, but that kind of went really terribly. We set up the computer, I plugged my Cintiq in, and everything seemed to be working fine. But then when I started streaming, my tablet started freaking out. It didn't want to stay connected, and then the pressure sensitivity didn't work, and it was just like a big shit show basically. I spent probably almost 2 hours on stream trying to fix it, and it just didn't work. I eventually had to throw in the towel. I think that I might need a new cord for the Cintiq, but I'm not exactly sure. I need to mess with it a little still, but yeah. So I decided that I wanted to look into using my iPad to stream. I wasn't wanting to do that originally because I thought it was going to be way too laggy and stuff, but I mean, with my normal drawing tablet, my Cintiq not working, I was like, this is my only option if I want to stream. So my husband and I were looking at different apps and programs to use to make it so that the iPad will display in something that OBS can pick up on the desktop, and finally we found Air Server, which worked great. I was kind of worried that it was going to be laggy, like I said, especially because this thing worked wirelessly, which I thought was pretty crazy, but actually it worked great and it didn't really seem to be laggy at all. So since that worked, I streamed for like about 5 hours yesterday. Originally I was just gonna stream for like a couple hours, 2 maybe, because this room that the stream setup is in is kind of full of fumes because I'm working on a kind of big project and I needed it to be inside because the weather hasn't been that great, and so this is the only room that had enough room to put it in. And when I first put it in here, we weren't using this room for anything yet because the computer wasn't put together and the ventilation isn't that great in here, so the fumes kind of have built up, and it's probably not the best for me to be sitting in that room for so long. So I didn't really plan on staying there that long, but I got super into my drawing as I usually do, and yeah, I spent like 5 hours in there. But I got a lot done on this piece. I still have a few more stream sessions to go for it probably, so if you want to catch a stream, then probably the best way to do that would be to follow me on Instagram or Twitter. And I post on there when I go live or when I'm planning on streaming. So yeah, that's probably your best bet. I mentioned on stream that I'm going to try to stream on Friday again during the day. Yesterday I streamed a little after lunchtime for me and then went until dinner time, and that seemed to be pretty nice for me, so I might try to do that again. And then if I'm not able to on Friday, then I'll probably try on Sunday, and I might even stream earlier in the week if I have enough time, if I finish like doing my projects and editing and stuff for my DIY project this week. So basically just follow me on Instagram or Twitter, like I said, to see when I post about streaming. I'm hoping that soon I'll get into a groove and kind of figure out when is the best time for me to stream so that I can do this probably at least once a week, maybe more, I'm not sure. We'll have to see, I guess. But I'm really enjoying streaming. I love being able to like immediately interact with you guys and answer questions and just talk. I just really enjoy that kind of format. So what I worked on so far in this piece is I basically just added a shitload of details. I kind of sketched out some of the different buttons and screens and gauges and stuff like that that would be on like this space cockpit like area, I guess. And then I tried to like personalize it a little bit and make it seem more lived in by adding some like little notes and post-it notes, books, plants, trinkets, etc. I don't normally do like interior spaces like this. I tend to do more like figures, like people, animals sometimes, but never really doing environments like this. But I really want to start trying to get into it because it just, I don't know, it's a lot of fun to just create a space like this. It's really creative, trying to like think about, you know, who this person is and what they would have in their space. I was inspired by Ghibli. They always do like really intricate landscapes and interior spaces, and they had a lot of detail and whatnot. And also Jackie DeLeon, she likes to do a lot of like rooms and stuff, and she also, you know, adds a bunch of little personal trinkets and items and plants and all that good stuff. It's kind of nice to just kind of get lost in doing little decorative items like that. I don't know, but every time like Jackie posts something like that, like a room or whatever, I always like look at it and think, man, I want to do something like that, so here is me doing something like that. And obviously I was also inspired by Cowboy Bebop. I started watching that the other day because it was on reruns. I had watched it like, you know, years ago when it was on like Toonami and stuff like that, so it was a nice little nostalgic trip for me. But yeah, obviously with this space theme, that's kind of where I was going with it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I still have a few more little trinket things I'll probably add, and obviously I haven't drawn in Hobbs yet. I want to put him in the driver's seat, like sleeping or just hanging out or whatever. So yeah, I have a few more streams. I'm probably going to be working on this. So like I said earlier, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll post whenever I'm streaming. So yeah, I think now I'm just gonna let the music play out while I finish the drawing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's art video. Again, if you want to know when I'm streaming, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll be posting on those. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for checking out my video, and I'll see you guys later this week. Bye!